Even a handful, you must be thankful. Things might small, still you can be ungrateful.
Thankful, just be more than thankful.
One day you will be thankful. Handful, you must be thankful. Things might small, still you can be ungrateful.
Thankful, just be more than thankful.
They not with Taiwan, they boy pull. Everyone a slide to the way out time simple. And I pay a salt problem like a wriggle. Money little drop it lost in a me hand niggle. Might sound funny but me still can't giggle. Food not enough it make me belly bottom tickle. But me have to give thanks although it little. Can't say it's sweet cause it hot like pickle. Pepper hot it burn me whistle. Can't afford a drive cycle with a bicycle. That simple mean give thanks for the mickle. Handful, you must be thankful. Things might small, still you can be ungrateful.
Thankful, just be more than thankful.
One day you will be thankful. Handful, you must be thankful. Things might small, still you can be ungrateful.
Thankful, just be more than thankful.
They not wet I one day go and pull. Me rally, look back in.
Thankful, just be more than thankful.
One day you will be thankful. Handful, you must be thankful. Things might small, still you can be ungrateful.
Thankful, just be more than thankful.
They not wet I one day go and pull. Some can be grateful, why oh why? With the things where they have, oh me, oh my. Them want the most expensive things me buy. Where them can't afford, why them won't satisfy. Just stick to the little and don't grudge a guy. From a low you fi fly, then don't fly high. No worry, you so pull the knot them wet eye. You have a little faith, you will soon get a fly. Handful, you must be thankful. Things might small, still you can be ungrateful.
Thankful, just be more than thankful.
You empty tank one day wine full. Handful, you must be thankful. Things might small, still you can be ungrateful.
Thankful, just be more than thankful.
They not wet I one day wine full. Handful, you must be thankful. Things might small, still you can be ungrateful.
Thankful, just be more than thankful.
One day you will be thankful. Handful, you must be thankful. Things might small, still you can be ungrateful.
Music programming on KFJC is supported in part by Streetlight Records in San Jose. Streetlight buys, sells, and trades new and used compact discs, records, and DVDs. Streetlight features live in-store performances from artists around the world. Streetlight Records is located at 980 South Bascom Avenue in San Jose, and the phone number is 408-292-1404.
Lord of mercy, my God, hey, Lord, Lord, Lord. Sometimes we hot and sometimes we cool. Sometimes we drive and sometimes we walk. Sometimes we move and sometimes we park. And we not care when the people them a talk. We ain't tempted to the trash no more. Cause we are hardcore, joy content. Hardcore, better than the rest. Hardcore, do what's that. Hardcore, get returned. Sometimes we happy, sometimes we're down. Sometimes a country, sometimes a town. Sometimes we want it, sometimes we give. Judge, I know that is the way we live. Cause we are hardcore, better than the rest. Hardcore, the guy can't test. Hardcore, rough. Hardcore, sometimes it's sun, sometimes it's cheese and sometimes it's bun. But we are hardcore, better than the rest. Hardcore, no guy can't test. Hardcore, do what's that? Hardcore, nuts and nuts. Hey, Lord of mercy, who we are? Lord, 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 my God. Hey, I tell you this and that ain't no bluff. Rain and fall, but the dirty top. And if a guy tried to copy my stuff, oh, I know that it will be very rough. But we are hardcore, better than the rest. Hardcore, no guy can test. Hardcore, well rough. Hardcore, the trouble is a stopping. Lord, Lord, Lord. Giving us my warning. That's just before this morning. It's a learning. All the fire I go burn, yeah. A tit for tat and a butter for fish. I need a big one into my dish. Now we are hardcore. Guy can't test. Hardcore. Better than the rest. Hardcore. Do what's that? Hardcore. No guy can't test. Sometimes we're down, but that's not out. Make a go run up in mouth. But we are hardcore. No bluff. Hardcore. Well rough. Hardcore. What is your stuff? Hardcore. Well no, Lord. Giving us my warning. And the just before the spawning. It's a learning. And the fire will be burning. No misbehaving. Lord. You got to learn, yeah. Or the fire I go burn, yeah. Fire, you surely get burned. Whoa, 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 yeah. La da da dee. I met this woman and I brought her away. She said, good look, I said, firm and strong. I listened to her trouble and sympathized with her. She said she had a problem, she had a problem. She had 2 children and can feed them. I say put your faith in God and in God. May all your days be long. And what you do, you may never wrong. Respect you to everyone. If someone have a problem, give them an helping hand. Respect you to everyone. If someone have a problem, give them an helping hand. La da da dee. Whoa, 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 yeah. La da da dee. Whoa, 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 yeah.
Jazz Music, KFJC, with Michael Brooks. He says, respect to everyone. Michael Brooks. Combination, Gregory Isaacs and Johnny Osborne. Hardcore. We heard from General Degree, You Must Be Thankful. UT Dread sang Prayer to Jah. Tanya Stevens in that set. No More Lies. Janine from her Note to Self album, and a track featuring Pressure Bust Pipe was called You and I from Janine. Carlton Livingston, Who Is That Man? We began with Freddie McGregor and Daddy Rings, Rumors. Spliff Skanking with you, telling you to tune in to the Sound System. Zero Gravity is your host every Saturday night from 9 to midnight. And from 11 until 12, he links in the sound system, hooks up the big boxes, and plays the original 60s ska from Jamaica. That's the Sound System on Zero Gravity's No Way Out program, Saturday evenings, 9 until midnight. But 11 until midnight, the Sound System rocks with the original Jamaican ska. Go there. Sunnyvale Community Services distributes food and produce year-round. Year-round food distribution programs include Produce Days, monthly food distributions for families and seniors, a children's summer nutrition program, and more. For more information, go to svcommunityservices.org.
Now this is for all of them who love slave black.
Circumference at 7.
Well, we not join them police there anymore. Before you was, I am. Don't be afraid. It is I, the original rude boy, I come down. Everything legit, everything seal. Now me come back, say me come back for real. Hear me, everything legit, everything seal. Now me come back, say me come back for real. Come fi take back me goal, where the whole of them steal. Should they take every time and the skin it a go pale. I man come fi defend the youth them meal. Cause every black man they want conquer a rat tail. They never want hear, but now they start fail. Right I know me know, revelation and reveal. No everything legit, everything seal. Now me come back, say me come back for real. Hear me, everything legit, everything seal. Now me come back, say me come back for real. Only Jaja alone could have opened the seal and light the fire under the wicked them heel. As so me know say Jaja and me golden shield. I him a protect me pan the battlefield. Four corners of the earth, prophecy are reveal. Everything legit, everything seal. Now me come back, say me come back for real. Hear me, everything legit, everything seal. Now me come back, say me come back for real. Say the leaders of the world, them way I make deal. And to mighty Jaja, all of them have to kneel. And no fears at all, from with them a steal. Can't buy a pound of sugar, neither bag of caramel. And now to the people, the truth I reveal. Now everything legit, everything seal. Now me come back, say me come back for real. Hear me, everything legit, everything seal. Now me come back, say me come back for real. Martin Luther King did say him have a dream to defend black man, free all human being. He couldn't stand a chance, them wipe him out clean. Police so cut it wrong, now me I get very mean. Now everything legit, everything seal. Now me come back, say me come back for real. Hear me, everything legit, everything seal. Now me come back, say me come back for real. Go be take back the goal, where the whole of them steal. Should they take where we time and the skin it a go peel. I man go be defend the youth them meal. Cause every black man they want conquer a rat tail. They never want hear, now they start feel. Say no waste the time, revelation a reveal. Now everything legit, everything seal. Now me come back, say me come back for real. Hear me, everything legit, everything seal. Now me come back, say me come back for real. Only Jaja alone could have opened the seal and light the fire under the wicked them heel. As for me no say Jaja and me golden shield. I him a protect me pan the battlefield. Four corners of the earth, prophecy are revealed. Now everything legit, everything seal. Now me come back. reveal. No, everything legit, everything sealed.
Cuddy Ranks. He says everything legit.
Everything sealed.
Cuddy Ranks. We thank you for tuning us in, turning us on, dialing us up. We trust and hope the music has found you well. Stay tuned for Circumference X next at 7. I am Split Skankin'. Peace.
Everything I reveal, yeah, me everything legit, everything sealed. No, me come back, say me come back for real, yeah, me everything legit, everything sealed. No, me come back, say me come back for real. Come we take back the gold, where the whole of them steal. Through the tech where we time, and the skin it a go peel. And I man come fi defend the youth them meal. Cause every black man they want conquer a rat heel. They never want hear, now they start feel. Say no waste the time, revelation a reveal. No everything legit, everything sealed. Now this is for all of them who love slave black people from long time. Well, we not trying them police there anymore. Before you was, I am, don't be afraid. It is I, the original rude boy, I come down. Everything legit, everything sealed. Now me come back, say me come back for real. Hear me, everything legit, everything sealed. Now me come back, say me come back for real. Come fi take back the gold, where the whole of them steal. Through the tech where we time, and the skin it a go peel. I man come fi defend the youth them meal. Cause every black man they want conquer a rat tail. They never want hear, but now they start feel. Right now me know, revelation a reveal. Now everything legit, everything sealed. Now me come back, say me come back for real. Hear me, everything legit, everything sealed. Now me come back, say me come back for real. Only Jaja alone coulda opened the seal and light the fire under the wicked them heel. As so me know say Jaja and me golden shield. I him a protect me pan the battlefield. Four corners of the earth, prophecy are revealed. Everything legit, everything sealed. Now me come back, say me come back for real. Hear me, everything legit, everything sealed. Now me come back, say me come back for real. Say the leaders of the world, them way I make deal. And to mighty Jaja, all of them have to kneel. Man no fears a go, from with them a steal. Can't buy a pound of sugar, neither bag of cornmeal. And now to the people, the truth I reveal. Now everything legit, everything sealed. Now me come back, say me come back for real. Yeah, me everything legit, everything sealed. Now me come
Yeah, this is Nicky Sudden. Okay, this is a legal ID. We're broadcasting from Foothill College. This is KFJC, Los Altos Hills. And who are you? Go for it, boys.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to you, whoever you are, wherever you are listening to KFJC, the greatest radio station in this or any other possible universe. I am Circumference, and it's Sunday, the 18th of January at 7 in the evening, and time, once again, to transition from the sublime Spliff Skankin' to the ridiculousness that is myself, as we get ready to dive headlong into the KFJC hit list. A countdown of KFJC's most played releases of the past 8 weeks. And we start off this week with the self-titled release from Arid Landscapes, a Canadian ambient electroacoustic duo consisting of Dan Pitt and Noah French Nolan, which, while not our top mover, has jumped up a respectable 12 places to number 20. From that, this is Weathered, here on the KFJC hit list. On KFJC, this is Weathered from the self-titled release by a duo out of Canada called Arid Landscapes, which is up 12 places to number 20 on the KFJC hit list.
In my yearn for some cerebral vortex, there were many manly things. A lingering hospitality across the floor from the hospital, though not at all the ballroom door that would open a la manifesto. Nevermore, nevermore, quoth the hypothalamus. Translucent emotions fade and radiate, sip the waters that fill the coffers of the soul, mathematize the sleep of covered eyes, octopus, cactus, abacus.
Cerebral Vortex with Lurker every Wednesday from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. on KFJC, Los Altos Hills.
The KFJC Hitlist Countdown starts off this week with 338s, and moving down is Jazz Cat by The Deli. That is joined by Ian Wellman's Particularly Dangerous Situation and the EP Heart Feelings by Roberta, both of which are new at 38. And we round out this first section with 5 33s. Bow and Brush, 12 scores of Nadina Tandy by Stefan Smolvitz, and the Dave Shopke release Sun Will Follow both move down. Moving up are the Kathy Kallick Band album Lonesome Chronicles and Morante by Nick Storing. And new at 33 is Junior Dan with Look Out for the Devil, and the title track from that is up next here on the KFJC hit list.
Look out for
New at number 38 on the KFJC hit list is Practically Dangerous Situation, from which we're hearing the title track of this forthcoming release by Ian Wellman, which is an interpretive document of last year's catastrophic California wildfires. And we started off with Look Out for the Devil, the title track of a 2007 Junior Dan 10-inch single, which is new at 33.
Be a Mentor, Inc. seeks to assist children and youth from challenging and vulnerable living circumstances. Be a Mentor positive adult role models work with youngsters to facilitate healthy life choices and to build vibrant and successful lives. For more information, see beamentor.org.
And speaking about being a mentor, Callistus there, welcome. He is my new trainee. You'll be hearing him with me over the next few weeks, although I think I'm going to be gone in a couple weeks for 1 week, but there you go. We are a training organization. In fact, right now there are people training in our production studios as we speak. But you know what? Maybe we should get on with this. The KFJC Hitlist Countdown continues with the Soul Jazz Orchestra single of One Life to Live and Kingdom Come, slipping down to the first of 528s, where The Shape of a Sway by Eli West and Liz Hogg's Goodbye World, Hello Something are non-movers. Moving up is Traveling Light by Rafael Toral, and new at 28 is DJ Sill with White Cloud. Moving up to number 25 is the Pleasure Voyage release Postcards from Eden. That is joined by our joint top new entries, Orbital's Optical Delusion and Double Geography with Open Water, both making their debuts this week at number 25. And finishing off this section are 421s, Hard Islands by Nathan Fake, the Untamed Youth album Get Up and Go, both moving down, with Lucretia Dalt's Danger to Ourselves and the Jessica Moss release Unfolding, both moving up to join them. Up next is Heart Feelings, the title track to an EP by Roberta, here on the KFJC Hit List.
It's like getting a David Bowie song in your head and it won't get out. All the while, your dog seems to be sent down some eternal chute from hell when you hear a small sound that might mean you should be a bit worried. And someone tells you to move up in the line you're in, and a large hole opens up that seems to be leading to Mark Twain's thoughts. The popcorn you're eating turns to wood, and that Bowie song is turning horribly wrong. And you sigh. And the one thing that finally cements your feet to the ground, KFJC, we're always here for you.
Hasta el final.
on KFJC. That was Hasta el Final by Lucretia Dalt. It's from her latest album, A Danger to Ourselves, which is our top mover this week, leaping up 15 places to number 21 on the KFJC hit list. Before that, we had Austrian composer-producer Susanne Brocke, aka DJ Sill, with the track Tal S. Unfortunately, though, you heard it at the wrong speed. It sounded great at 45. It was supposed to be played at 33, which is why I am slowly going through this, because I ended a lot earlier than I thought. But anyways, you can find that preferably at the correct speed on her 1995 release White Cloud, which is new at number 28. And we started off with Roberta, the mononym of Brooklyn-based house producer Roberta Jennifer Lopez. And I think that we can quite figure out why she doesn't use her full name, although she would be entitled. It is her name. But what we did hear from her was the title track to her most recent release, which was an EP called Heart Feelings. And that's Heart Feelings. And that is new at number 38.
It's as if something were calling, a voice from the past, like some sort of inherited memory.
Sitting on a park bench, listening to good French. Snot is running down my nose. He's playing on some techno.
That's Mr. Goodwrench, my friend. And he does a really groovy show. He calls it the Wild Kingdom. And your mind, for sure, it will glow. It comes on every Friday from 10 p.m. till 2. It's 89.7 FM that brings it straight to you.
It's as if something were calling, a voice from the past, like some sort of inherited memory.
The KFJC Hitlist Countdown continues with the eponymous release From Arid Landscapes, moving up to number 20. Moving down to number 17 are the Frigidaires with Play It Cool, and the John Paul's release Eep Eep, with 555 Soul moving up to meet them with their release 75 Racks. After You by Black Violet and Nala Cinefero's Space 1.8 both move up to number 15. And we conclude this final portion before the top 10 with a trio of upwardly mobile entries. On Flute by Tenderlonius, the Squirrel album Legs Akimbo, and the self-titled release from Orkut Shelley Miller. Up next is Requiem for the Pre-Apocalypse from the Orbital release Optical Delusion, here on the KFJC Hit List.
This is 450 dresses too.
How long did it take to clean up? Wilbur!
In his mouth.
Good heavens.
What do you think this is? The Indianapolis 500,000?
Something must be wrong with the radio, man.
There is nothing wrong with your radio. Do not attempt to change the station. We are controlling the transmission. We control the volume. We can change the tone to a fuzzy bass or focus it to a tinny treble.
We can speed things up so fast you can hardly understand what's being said.
Or we can make things so slow you don't care. We control the content. We can make it boring or hilarious. We can make it stupid or moronic. We can even make it repetitive. It's our show. We can do anything we want because this is
KFJC Los Altos Hills, your source for sound.